didn't teach him about contracts. They didn't teach him about saving. They didn't teach him about investments. Who would have taught him these things? Of course he's broke. He's a gambling addict. He's got baby mamas all over the way. What do you mean is he broke? Of course he's broke. What boxer do you know that isn't broke? What a ridiculous question.
Now, let's talk about going broke. Maybe down to 200 million. Maybe that's just broke.
Boxing is people in the sport who aren't professional and
it makes us all look bad.
It's terrible.
Why are you mad? What did you want to? I want the same thing for my son. I don't want him to ever have to work. Why does that bother a mother so much? And why is that always being thrown in my face like that's such a bad thing? It's not a bad thing.
And I told them, listen, no more handouts. No more handouts. It can't be, because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money.
Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Iyanna Yaya Mayweather, has sparked controversy after claiming that the boxing legend has burned through much of his fortune due to an extravagant lifestyle. She further alleges that Floyd is now refusing to financially support his children, instead pushing them to work and become independent on their own.
Don't have a pot to in a window to throw. I got tongue twisted. Don't have a pot to in a window to throw it out of. Bitch, don't even got a car to drive. I'ma start popping it like that on y'all, cause I just be like, I be real laid back, I be cool, but yeah.
Floyd Mayweather himself confirmed the claims during a podcast appearance, stating that he can no longer continue financially supporting his children, reportedly due to affordability concerns. He has since advised his children to either build their own businesses or secure employment, rather than relying on him for financial support.
Money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, from here on out, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do the same thing.
Chael Sonnen claims Floyd Mayweather never truly earned the massive sums he boasted about, arguing that boxing figures are often exaggerated. He suggests that Mayweather's habit of spending beyond his actual earnings may be the root cause of his current reported financial struggles.
Numbers that you hear in boxing simply aren't true. Floyd made $1 billion. No, he didn't. Floyd and Conor made $500 million. No, they didn't. Of course they didn't. Nobody's ever confirmed that. Literally nobody. It's the same thing with boxing pay-per-view. Whatever boxing pay-per-view is the biggest boxing pay-per-view of all time, is just whoever put out the press release and lied more than the person before them. These have never been confirmed by leadership of a publicly traded company, who is the one that supplies the pay-per-view. It is illegal for them to lie. You have never heard Time Warner, you've never heard Cox, you've never heard DirecTV, you have never heard an executive come out and confirm any of the absurd pay-per-view numbers that you believe to be true. The numbers aren't what you think they are, right? The numbers are good and they made a lot of money, but it's not what you think it is. And yeah, of course Floyd's broke. Would you be boxing if you...
Sonnen explained his concerns, saying there's no clear evidence of anyone actually signing the massive multi-million checks Floyd claimed he received from fights.
And it's the same thing with the check. I got $100 million for a fight. Oh, you did? Who signed the check? Whoever signed the check is going to want credit for it. There's never been a time that $1 million check was written and the dude that wrote the check didn't make sure that somebody found out he wrote the check. So who wrote the check? Floyd's got a whole bunch of them, apparently. He got $1 billion. Who wrote the check?
Former ESPN writer Jason Whitlock has also chimed in, suggesting that Floyd Mayweather Jr. has spent extravagantly in an effort to remain relatable and keep pace with celebrity culture. Whitlock further implied that this excessive lifestyle may have driven Floyd deep into debt, and that he is now reportedly forced to come out of retirement just to meet his financial obligations and settle what he owes.
What Floyd Mayweather is an example of, the stupidity of living for the culture. and trying to be relatable and trying to be this incredible icon or example of, look how much money I've made. He's blown it all, and now at 49 years old, he's got to go back into the boxing ring and continue to fight because he's in a lot of debt. And this is what I was trying to make the point to Cam Newton about. This whole, I'm doing it for the culture. What has doing it for the culture ever gotten in?
Whack 100 has strongly pushed back against the broke narrative, noting that such claims about Mayweather have circulated for over 20 years without any proof. He insists Floyd still owns luxury homes and lives lavishly, dismissing the financial trouble allegations as greatly exaggerated.
They're accusing him of going broke because he's looking for these fights.
They've been accusing Floyd of going broke for 20 years. Now, let's talk about going broke. Maybe down to 200 million. Maybe that's his broke. I don't know.
Maybe that's his broke.
What I do know is his homes are still there because when he tell me to come see him, it's the same addresses. Every time he called me, it's stars on the roof. Right? So I don't know unless somebody is hacked into this man's finances. They always accuse the man of going broke. So maybe he's bored.
Maybe 50.
Maybe he's bored. The number 50 don't mean nothing because he's still performing like he always had.
Andre Ward praised Mayweather's unwavering dedication, stating that despite his flashy lifestyle, Floyd never neglected his training. Ward highlighted that Mayweather's remarkable discipline and consistent work ethic throughout his career and into retirement is what kept him sharp and at the very top of the sport for so long.
See the flash, even though you see the glitz, even though you see Floyd in the streets ripping and running, one thing he never neglected was the gym. He always stayed true to his roots and he perfected his craft, and that's why he became who he became. I personally wish that Floyd Mayweather at 49 years old would be somewhere kicking up his feet, living off his investments, and frankly running the sport.
Yaya Mayweather hinted on Twitter that she may get a job, claiming boredom, though many suspect Floyd has cut off her financial support. Meanwhile, Jake Paul slammed the Mayweather vs. Pacquiao rematch as a chaotic and unnecessary spectacle, arguing that boxing continues to recycle old fighters and storylines instead of delivering fresh matchups. Paul suggested the entire rematch is fueled more by money and marketing than genuine competition.
Boxing is people in the sport who aren't professional and
it makes us all look bad.
It's terrible, and it's so archaic and old, and there's so many egos. People think that they're bigger or better than they are multiple times. They have terrible teams around them that's like their homie from, back in the day running for them. And because of that, these types of deals don't get done, and it all comes down to like, oh, well, ring size, and you can't wear these shoes and this type of glove, and you can't wear this glove. It's like, bro, stop being a fight. Like, that's the problem with the sport, and that's probably what they're running into, a lack of professionalism. And
reports have emerged claiming that Manny Pacquiao has acquired Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s boxing gym in Los Angeles, further fueling speculation about Mayweather's financial situation. While some believe the move is simply a routine business decision with no reflection on his personal wealth, others see it as additional evidence that Mayweather's lavish spending habits may have finally begun to impact his finances.
This is major news. Manny Pacquiao now has a home gym in LA. Pacquiao Prime Boxing Limitless. The truth is, I came today to Hollywood to check out Chuck Norris' start. It's the second time in LA. Last week I looked for it, I couldn't find it. I came back today, was able to find it. It was not easy to find. And I came to pay respect. Chuck Norris, an icon, the legend, passed away. I'm happy to see people didn't forget him. They leave flowers and pictures and things for him. And I'll get into that second half of this video. But as I'm coming back to my car, I look up and I see this sign. And I caught up with one of the residents, a lady that lives nearby, and she told me this used to be Mayweather Fitness. Check it out, Manny Pacquiao wins the first round heading in to the rematch.
WAC 100 has firmly dismissed rumors that Floyd Mayweather is going broke, arguing that such claims have circulated for years without merit. He suggests that even if Mayweather's net worth has dipped, it would still be enormous by any normal standard. To back his point, WAC 100 revealed that he has personally witnessed Mayweather's extraordinary discipline firsthand, describing how Floyd would leave a strip club late at night in a Rolls Royce, only to immediately change into running gear and jog home. He concluded that Mayweather's work ethic, competitive mindset, and physical conditioning remain as sharp as ever, suggesting that rumors of financial decline or diminished ability are largely exaggerated.
He's gonna fight Mike Tyson, an exhibition match, and then after that they're saying August he's supposed to be fighting Manny Pacquiao at the age of 49 after retiring almost 10 years ago. He's putting his 50-0 record on the line, and this is like, that's his thing, 50-0.
I will say this. Me and Floyd, we very close. I've left the strip club at 3 o'clock in the morning where Floyd went to in a Rolls Royce. But he comes out the strip club in sweats and running shoes and jogs home 9-10 miles. 2-3 o'clock in the morning, he'd been up all day. His mind, his body is still conditioned for who he is. His technique has not been, his technique hasn't.
What do you think about Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s financial situation? Drop your thoughts below and join the discussion.